That's the cost.
Yeah.
So if you gad for today.
Yeah, Mother always got to be extra. Where's that little fan? I got a little fan that can sneak in here.
It's right here.
I'm about to die.
Yeah.
All right, you're live. Come on.
This is the crossing of the staff. This represents no one, but an officer can come up on the podium unless called upon by the police. Go ahead. All right, first priest.
You don't want to blow the trumpet?
Good. Good thing. State your registry.
Madara, Bon Gad, Bon Yashala.
Madara, Bon Gad, Bon Yashala.
Brakathum.
Yahweh Shem Brakatah. What have you do? It's on your agenda.
Okay.
Check.
And we need a chalice. What would you get a
This one.
No.
Is it going one shot?
Do.
From the rock area,
La Yashala.
which means
To Israel.
Upon Hakadam,
Rise.
rise and face the east. I imagine that's what I meant. Slaki. I imagine, which means to stand. Upon Hakadam means turn and face the east.
Right. The Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yah. Kaya. Bon.
Salaki. Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Kawatanau.
Kabawatanau.
Wala'a.
Wala.
Kaba'anau.
Kabainau.
Basana.
Basana.
Salaki.
Bonasai one.
Basan one.
Bonasai one.
Abal.
Abal.
Hashanah.
Hashanah.
Salaki.
Habashai now.
Habashana.
Hashanah.
Alright.
Alright.
Right. Wala. Salaki. Waha'al.
Waha'ala.
Waha'al.
Wala.
What the Wahatapara.
What the part?
Awalamya.
I will love you.
Amman.
Aman.
In the English.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come.
thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth.
in our debts,
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer for the Hakah. The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim.
Ba'ashim.
Yahushua.
Haka.
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 Lord Tapar.
Lord Tapar.
Kamakal.
Kamakal.
What? Hatamazarayim.
Hatamazarayim.
Haka.
Haka.
Laquatium.
Laquatium.
Hamakium.
Hamakium.
Haka.
Haka.
Ratawa.
Beep,
Akawa.
Akawa.
Hatamala.
Do the prayer for the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the
The
leper.
power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Makala?
Why Rakala?
Why Ayim?
Why Ayim?
Matas Barak.
Matas Barak.
Awapium.
Awapium.
Yahanna.
Yahanna.
Halawapium.
Halawapium.
Hatazayayim.
Hatazayayim.
Hakatazayayim.
Hakazayayim.
Hakwatayayim.
Hakazayayim.
Why Hakatayayim? Hakwatium.
Hakwatium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim.
All right, the blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding Gen.YAHANNA.
Commanding Gen.YAHANNA.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
We're going to do Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Al-Hahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka. Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Al.
Al.
Yad.
Yad.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemat.
Hashemat.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakika.
Yakika.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Malaya.
Malaya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makal.
Makal.
Rad.
Rad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After the Pashka.
After the Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'at.
Taza'at.
Wabu'ak.
Wabu'ak.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
I will love.
I will love.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve
thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayim.
Al-Hayim.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lakah.
Lakah.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Takarat.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Dashakwat.
Dashakwat.
All. Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Abu Yaka.
Abu-
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Iwata.
Iwata.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Wa'aitazua.
Ya'aitazua.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakawatwa.
Yahweh.
Ahoya.
Ahaya.
Adawa.
Adawa.
Wayashemai.
Yahshemai.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Moabba.
Moabba.
Hagarium.
Hagarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yeshua. Zorai.
Zorai.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Selah.
Selah.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasarat. Sarat.
Kasarat.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakaal.
Banakaal.
Yashwan.
Yashwan.
Nishamadwa.
Nishamadwa.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadab.
Nadab.
Yamadwa.
Yamadwa.
Kara.
Kara.
Wakazat. Salaki. Wakaza'aba,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazabat,
Wakazabat,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kal,
Kal,
Nasarakamwa,
Nasarakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Armawa,
Armaru,
Nayashua,
Nayashua,
Anawa,
Nanawa,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahayat,
Alahayat,
Shayatumwa,
Shayakama,
Gagogala,
Gagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rakab,
Rakab,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Ariyam,
Ariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Aradapma,
Aradapma,
Isarika, Obasar,
Obasar,
Wapatka,
Wapatka,
the Balaham,
Malaa,
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 Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashua,
Yabashua,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Idea,
Ai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabakar,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O God. O enemies make a tumult
They cried to counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
the Ishmaelites of Moab,
the Ishmaelites of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
Assur also is them,
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sarah,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kassan,
at the brook of Kassan,
which perished at Endor,
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like a red,
and like Zed,
and like red.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Ziba and as Zalmunna,
as Ziba and Zalmunna,
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves,
let us take to ourselves will,
like the stubble of storm,
and make them afraid of thy storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded and troubled,
Let them be confounded and troubled
forever,
forever.
yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know,
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone,
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High. Be seated. We can get the food rotating. You know what I mean? Get the food.
Man down.
Hey, Shalom.
No.
Who's in that car?
All right, so we're gonna be reading from Leviticus,
No.
the 23rd chapter.
No.
Go, girl.
Leviticus 23 and 1. No, Leviticus, I was here.
No.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 1. We are the bar. Mashah. Lamar. Verse 2. The bar. All.
And Leviticus 23, you said 1, 2. Which name?
The first line on the second word of the second part of that.
Bunya.
One.
I'm talking about this one right here. Bunya.
Bunya. Well, Marath. Alaham. Mawaidia. Yahweh. Ashar.
You got it.
Takwa Ra'awa. Takwa Ra'awa. Athum. Makra Ra'aya. Shashat. Yamayam. The Aisha. Malaka. Wabayawam. Ashaba Yaya. Shabbat. Makurah. Fadak. Call. La'ah. Daishawa. Shabbat. Awa'ah. Layawah. Call. Mawashaba. Layakam. Mawashaba Layakam. Ha. Allah. Mawaidia. Yahweh. Makuraya. Wadash. Ashar. Takur.
The last character. The last character was
Adam. Woman were idiom. Woman were idiom. Verse 5. Makadash. Makadash. Bayan. Robian.
Hey, make sure the food gets rotating.
Masak.
Make sure the food gets rotating. Start making. Yeah. One of the systems.
Will become shot. Will become shot.
Ashar, Yawam, Lakadash, Shabbat. That is Shabbat. Verse 6, the second to last line of the first verse. Okay. Shabbat. But verse 7. Well, you won. Hara Asher won. Makura Badash. Malaka. Abada. La. Shalom. No, sorry. So look, we just read 7 verses. What we're doing here tonight was done thousands of years ago amongst the Israelites. You understand?
Right.
The Israelites would have service during the high holy days, and the priest would set up the Sabbath, be in charge of the Sabbath service, and you would come and you could sit in the service. The brothers would get up to read during the Sabbath service. The priest would read during the Sabbath service. You understand? And just like they did thousands of years ago, that's what we're doing today. The Bible says, and that's what we're doing today. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating the feast of the memorial blowing of the trumpets. And that's what we're doing. So the brother just did a damn good job of reading in ancient Hebrew, right? We battled some oppressor today talking about he spoke, Christ didn't speak Hebrew and he speak Hebrew. And he trying to ask me what's this Yiddish word mean. I said, I don't give a damn about none of that. I said, I don't give a damn about none of that. I care about ancient Hebrew. Right. So what we're doing right here is something that the priest did thousands of years ago. So the
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Chapter 23, and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord.
Right there. So look, all these things that people say,
Right.
people celebrating. Give me another one. Halloween, that's coming up. Easter, Thanksgiving, ain't none of that of the Lord. You understand?
Christmas.
Christians in the Christian church, what they say? They say, oh, I know it started in paganism, but damn that, man. All these holidays,
That's
man.
right.
And there's another one, you know what I'm saying, the Feast of Dedication, which is a dedication. It's not a high holy day, but it's something that Israel celebrates. I'm coming to you guys, y'all. It's something that Israel celebrates. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about us coming up out of captivity and fighting against oppression, which is so important in today's time because we are oppressed in this land, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. So anything else that you celebrating, it ain't of the Lord.
Right.
Go ahead, Isaac.
That's such a heavy point when you was breaking out that they claim they know the truth, but they still do it anyway. Let me tell you something. If they truly knew the truth, they wouldn't be celebrating that crap. Like, I'd have had people tell me, yeah, we know what it means, but it doesn't mean that anymore. Like, what do you mean? So you're trying to tell me that Thanksgiving isn't the celebration of the slaughter of our brothers, the Native American Indians? Right. You understand?
There's a lot of people walking around that know they Israel.
Right.
Even in Indianapolis, we walk around, we go downtown, we pass out flyers, we talking to people. They say, "Oh yeah, I know all about it. I know I'm an Israelite." Just because you know that you Israel, don't mean that you're doing what's right.
Right.
Knowing ain't enough. You got to
Right.
know what you're supposed to be doing as a people, so we can get out of this captivity. You understand?
Cut it down.
Whatever you need, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to make it work with what it is. All right. So go ahead, Madara.
Come. Which ye shall proclaim to be a holy convocation.
What?
Shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Separate gatherings. You know what I mean? That's what holy means, separate. Convocation is a gathering of the congregation. That's what we're doing. We're doing something that's holy and that's only celebrated, but they're not celebrating.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Even these are my feasts.
Well, he about to tell you what his feast days are. Go ahead.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done.
6 days. Count that out for me, brother. Is that Sunday that you're supposed to be doing this? What did you say? Did you say 1 day?
6 days.
2 days.
6
You
days.
going to church on Wednesday talking about you in Bible study. Get out of here.
Right.
6
You having
days
church on Sunday, worshiping the sun god. Saturday, which is the last day of the week.
is the Sabbath of rest therein.
It's really sundown, Friday sundown. Right. Israelites, we count days from when the sun goes down. Go ahead.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
In what?
In all your dwellings.
Read it again.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
That's right.
I see. Bible. Read it again.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
See, that's why you can't listen to fake Israelites.
Right.
You can't listen to Christians. That's basically what they are, Christians. They
Right.
talking about, brother, you know you ain't supposed to be keeping the Sabbath. You ain't supposed to be celebrating the high holy days while you're in captivity. The Bible just said what? One more time. In all your, if you in captivity or not in captivity, you're supposed to be keeping these high holy days. You
Right.
understand? That's in the Bible. It says to keep it in all your dwellings. That don't mean you're not supposed to keep it because you think you're in captivity and you really don't know the Bible and you don't do it. It said keep it in all your dwellings.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the
At the what? At the what? First month?
at even
At what?
at
When
even
the sun goes down.
at even
That's it. Go ahead.
is the Lord's Passover.
All right. So
Right.
this is running through all. If you want to know what to celebrate as an Israelite, you so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, these are the things that you're supposed to be celebrating. What do we do in the I.S.U.P.K? We start off, we go to the Passover. That's usually late March, early April sometime, depending on the moon. Right. Because that's how you count the time. You know what I mean? It ain't in the dead of the winter when, you know what I'm saying, the oppressors say the new year begins. That's not in the Bible. You want to actually follow the Bible and be an Israelite and hold on to your customs and do what the Bible says to do, then you'll come when the year starts on the 14th day, I believe it said. On the first month, you're going to come to the Lord's Passover.
Right.
All these other Israelites, go ahead.
Verse 6.
So right after the Passover, right when we was getting kicked out of Egypt, because that's what happened.
Right.
They said, go, get out. They gave us stuff. They gave us jewels and gold and money and whatever else we could carry. They said, y'all get out of here. We don't want nothing to do with y'all power. He is a terrible power.
Right.
That's what they said. And then guess what? We knew, the Lord knew that they was going to be angry with us after the fact. He said, you know what? You ain't going to have time to bake that bread, put the yeast in it, make it rise and be all nice and good. You're going to have that. You're going to have that bread, that unleavened bread.
Right.
That week right there, I thought, me personally, I think the Feast of Unleavened Bread is a little tougher than the Day of Atonement. Every time I want to eat something, it got, even in today, like the Bible said earlier, in all your dwellings. You ain't supposed to forget about this. This is supposed to be This little soldier born 2 months ago, y'all know?
Come.
Guess what he gonna be doing? He gonna be up here one day reading this.
Right.
That's what we want in Israel.
Right.
You understand? That's what we want in Israel. We will bring our children up the right way. The Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and that he will not depart. That's what the Bible says.
Right.
And that's what we're gonna do in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Was that 7?
No, we're verse 6.
Unto the Lord 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7.
Say it again.
Ye shall do no
I
servile
can't
work.
stand fake
Right.
Israelites.
Right.
They say you're not supposed to work. You're not supposed to do nothing on the Sabbath. What they say? Don't feed your kid. They have your kid drinking cold milk. They won't cut no lights on. You be eating bologna sandwiches all Saturday long.
Right.
Guess what? The Bible says you're not to do servile work.
Right.
That's what it is. No servile work. You don't understand that these high holy days and the Sabbath was meant as a day of rest for Israelites. Because guess what? We'll take on the culture of the oppressor, and we'll work our brothers 7 days a week and never have a day off.
Right.
That's what we do when we get under a people. We don't know how to treat our brothers and sisters. So the Bible, the Most High laid out a plan and said, guess what? I'm going to give you a day of rest. It's called the Sabbath. I took a day of rest. You're going to have a day of rest. You are to do no servile work, meaning you're not supposed to do the work that you do to make a living. Or if you're a business owner, you're not supposed to call your employees in and say, you guys have to work today. That is unlawful. Warm up your baby's bottle. That's why you can't follow these fake camps, because they don't know what the hell they talking about.
That's right.
You understand? You got to come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We'll show you how to keep a Sabbath.
That's right.
We'll show you how to keep a high holy day. You see all the beautiful warriors and young sisters up here. If it's gonna jam you up, don't sweat it. But this is what we doing in the I.S.U.P.K. We raising up our people.
Damn right.
Clap that up for everybody.
Damn right.
That's right. We can put it back on there. All right. I think that was 7, right? Go ahead.
What's that?
They're in.
Most all right. All right. I imagine just us 3 people. Next priest, present yourself.
Oh, me?
Don't nobody know their name when it's time to come up. Yeah, you.
SHALAM.
Yahweh
You got it on your phone? That's cool. No, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You got it? Let's go ahead. So in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. No, we probably gonna drop down. 23. No, we're gonna start at we're gonna drop down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my phone is. I'm gonna on this phone, so we switch screen.
We'll sweat. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right.
Here you go.
Each verse, right?
Don't sweat. Here.
No,
I
do what you read out there.
Man, y'all leave them kids alone, man. They kids, man. They ain't gonna sit here all night. Them kids gonna do this. All right, here you go.
Daddy.
If you could leave there, can you see that? Sorry.
All right. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Double raw.
So in Hebrew, you drop that last one. All right, I'm gonna let you go for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all clap it up for the brother.
Damn right.
All right. The brother just became an officer. You know what I mean? So it takes practice, just like you had to practice to learn English. You have to practice to learn Hebrew. You know what I mean?
Right.
It takes time. It takes effort. It takes going over the Hebrew letters, learning them. So it's not an easy thing to get up here when you first start. But we're gonna rock it out. All right. So on the last one is connected. So that would be the bar.
The bar.
Mm-hmm.
Aldebar.
There's two. You just looking up. Bunya.
Albania.
B, the ba, the na, and the ya. Bunya.
Okay, Albania.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, here.
Mm-hmm.
Ya,
Mm-hmm.
Sha,
Mm-hmm. Look over here too. That'll give you a hint. Israel.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Yasha,
Mm-hmm.
oh, La,
Mm-hmm.
La, no, La,
The Omar. Good. You just
Bahadash,
Marok.
Hasha,
Where you
Hasha, Bayo,
at? Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Go to the next one.
Ba,
Mm-hmm. Ba'a.
Ba'a,
Mm-hmm. Ka. So.
Ka,
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
La,
Ka.
Laka, Dash, Dash,
Mm-hmm.
Ya,
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
Yahaya,
Okay.
La, Come,
Mm-hmm.
Sha, Wa,
Five.
Wa, Za, Ha,
That's a fact.
Ka,
Mm-hmm.
Wa'a,
Ra'a. All right, I'm gonna take it over. Look, he exhaling that. He said, I'm done. Hey, he took a deep breath. He's like, that one word, man. I got it. That's hardcore, man. Where your debar, Yahweh. Mashah, Lamar, Ak, Ba'at Shawah, Lakadash, Hashabaya, Hashabaya, Hakagorayum, Hakagorayum, Wa'a, Mukura'a, Padash, Yahawaha, Lakum, Wa'ai Nayatum, Napa Shata Yakum, Wahakura, Bayak, Bashar, Salaki, Asher Yeh, Wakala, Salaki, Wakal, Mala, Akak, La'at, the Ashawak, but I tis a Yawam, Atazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparayum, Hawa'a, Laka Par, Ila Yakum, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahaya Kayum. Verse 29, Kaya, Kal, Ana Pashat, Ashar, La'a, Ta'ai Naya, Ba'aitazawa, Ba'aitazayum, Hayawam, Atazah, Wana Kara, Taya, Ta, Salaki, Ma'ai, Maya,
Verse 24.
verse 30, Wakal, Ana Pash, Bashar, the I.S.U.P.K, Call, Mala Aka, but I to the young, Aya Wam, Ataza, what her eye, what her Bethlehem, Ah, and a Pash, the Hawa Makora, Makorab, Ama. So you read it in English. Start with verse 24.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets.
Right. So this right here, this day is the 7th month. So I know in the oppressor's kingdom, you would look at this twice. You would look at this and think that, you know what I'm saying, we in the 9th month, right? But according to the Bible, as you count the year does not begin when it's cold outside.
Right.
The year does not begin in the dead of the winter. So you count January, the 1st month, according to the oppressor's calendar, which is correct. You follow the oppressor, for your everyday life. There's no sweat. But just know when you serving the Lord, we in the 7th month right now.
Right.
You understand, according to the Bible. And it says on what day?
In the 1st day of the month.
In the 1st day of the month. Go ahead.
Shall ye have a Sabbath.
That's what we having now. We having a Sabbath, a day of rest, right? Like in the kingdom, you won't work on these. Like that's one of the frustrating things about being in this captivity. Brothers trying to celebrate the high holy days and enjoy and try to be Israel, but guess what you got to do? You got to slave. You got to pay the bills.
Right.
You can't be taking days off. You know what I'm saying? That's what's terrible. But guess what? When you get in the kingdom, you ain't gonna have to worry about slaving. Everybody's gonna have time off to celebrate the days of the Lord.
Right.
Go ahead.
A memorial of blowing of trumpets,
Right.
and holy convocation.
Go ahead.
25. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
There it is again. There it is again. That don't mean you can't eat food. Like, think about it. How could you celebrate a high holy day if you couldn't eat any work? If you couldn't light a fire? Right. What kind of celebration is that? If you couldn't kindle a flame, could you cook food? What could you do? That's why these fake Israelite groups got, you know what I'm saying? They're a stumbling block.
Right.
People who don't know, people who just hear the truth, they're like, oh man, these brothers over here, y'all in all black, y'all look crazy. Y'all calling the oppressor the devil, y'all just rude, y'all loud. People look at us like we're crazy. Guess what? Most righteous brothers you ever meet. Right. Understand? And we know the Bible. When these other fake Israelite groups, they say, you know what? You can't do nothing on a Sabbath day. Look at us. We here eating and celebrating.
That's right.
That's what the Bible say to do. They say it's a holy convocation. What you do when you have a convocation? You just get together and look at each other? Is that what you do at a holy convocation? No. You get together. You know how Israel get down? Right. We get together and eat and talk ish. You know what I'm saying? Tell bad kids to sit down.
If I could, let's clap it up for the sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Damn right.
All the sisters came together, put the food together. You know what I'm saying? Coordinators too. Tell how Israel get down. That's right.
We had brothers and sisters traveling 2 hours away,
Right.
2.5 hours away. You know what I'm saying? All to be a part of this holy convocation that we have here today.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
Right. Keep going.
And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement.
Ooh-wee.
Right.
Ooh-wee, the Day of Atonement is right around the corner. Hey, gird yourself up. Right. If you've never done the Day of Atonement, which is coming up, that's coming up, and that's the day when you afflict your soul. You understand? Afflict your flesh, I should say. Yeah. Go ahead, sis. No, young kids should not. People who are on medicine should not. Sisters who are pregnant should not. But anything that, and if you're not sure, definitely call the camp leader and see who should. But no, definitely not little kids. You'll know when the kid is strong enough and old enough to do it. But when they babies, like little kids can't go, you know what I'm saying? They can't go without food and water like that. So you definitely don't want them to go through the Day of Atonement. But any kid that's old enough, you know what I mean, you kind of know when they get to an age where they might be. But, you know, if you're not sure, definitely talk to the camp leader about it. Little kids are not to do it. Go ahead.
That's another reason why I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. Because when I was following the like that, I asked them about the Day of Atonement last year, and they told me that even my little baby had to fast for a day. You know what I'm saying? So, which of course, you know what I'm saying, we still ended up feeding the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
Yeah, when I was in following the fake Israelite camps out there, I was inquiring. I think it was Adam Abbott that I was inquiring about, and they told me that even down from the oldest person all the way down to the newborn baby had to fast for the whole day.
They destroying people, yo. These fake Israelite groups is destroying people. Hey, anybody that's in a fake camp in Salakia, but not Salakia, I know you don't think your camp is fake, but if you're not in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, you're in a fake Israelite group. You're in a fake Israelite group. And I'll say this. Anybody who has any doubt about doing, call the I.S.U.P.K. If you got babies going through the Day of Atonement, you are a dumb bastard.
Right.
You're a dumb bastard. You're going to destroy lives and you're going to hurt people. Is what you're going to do. Right? Anybody who's in the fake, anybody outside the I.S.U.P.K, come join the school. We teach you how to hold the high holy days. We teach you how to serve the Lord. We teach you all you need to know. You understand? All right, go ahead.
And ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High your power. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Right? That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to be cut off from the nation. Like, do you know how you got Gentiles? Do you know how you got Gentiles? You got Gentiles by Israelites being kicked out of the nation.
Right.
This was one of the ways that you was kicked out of the nation.
Right.
You was kicked out of the nation if you didn't keep the Day of Atonement.
Right.
If you wasn't circumcised on the 8th day, guess what? You was kicked out of the nation. If your mom, if your father slept with a woman who wasn't an Israelite, guess what? You couldn't come in until so many generations.
Right.
That's how Gentiles got into the world. That's who Paul went to. Paul didn't go out and try to search out heathens and try to make them part of Israel. Paul went to the Gentiles who had been living in Greece,
Right.
in Ephesia, in give me another one.
Thessalonica.
All throughout, Asia Minor, right? So those are Gentiles. This is one example of how you became a Gentile in the nation. Go ahead.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
Go ahead.
Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Where you at? Oh, you passed 30 already. Oh, so that's it. That's it.
Margin?
No, just us.
Just us three? You know you at?
No. We're going to council. You do a left or right turn. Left turn. Hold it out. You say La Yashala, which means
La Yashala.
take it down. All of this right here, right out in front of you. Watch your step. Matter of fact, come back. Yeah, come back. What's next? Go ahead. That's good. That's what I'm talking All right. Imagine means to stand. if the kids got like little plates and stuff, you know what I'm saying, in order not to make a mess, they can. Okay.
Upon Hucky, please to turn and face the east. Let's get these doors shut, warriors, so we can do these prayers.
Okay.
Back door.
We're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Malakwaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazar.
Ratazar.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baratazar.
Baratazar.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakna.
Wasalakna.
Kabwatina.
Wasalakna.
Kasalakna.
Kasalakna.
Kabwatina.
Kabwatina.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'ayna.
Tabi'ayna.
Bunasar one.
Bunasar one.
Abal.
Abal.
Avshayna.
Avshayna.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ride.
Ride.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalaka.
Hamalaka.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
Wa'alayam.
Wa'alayam.
Alma.
Alma.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
We will pray for the Hakat, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh.
Babu Kashah.
Babu Kashah.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Hakat.
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 La Rapah.
La Rapah.
Kamakalat.
Kamakalat.
Rakal Matawat.
Rakal Matawat.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Amati.
Amati.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Arakarawa.
Arakarawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Nagarshan.
Nagarshan.
Bahashim Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
The prayer for the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
In all manner of disease.
In all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Do the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Miyakala?
Why Miyakala?
Why Lahayim?
Why Lahayim?
Matazabiyah.
Matazabiyah.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapim.
Alawapim.
Hi Saranyam.
Hi Saranyam.
Hi Kwatazayanyam.
Hi Kwatazayanyam.
Hi Kayayayam.
Hi Kayayayam.
Why Akwati?
Why Akwati?
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
Prayer for the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar means to turn. Yeshabi for the sisters means to be seated. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Imajam, Barak, Yachim Matai, Sister Stand, or Imajam Salaki means to stand. All right, if you don't know the salute, your right hand over your left, cup like this. You want to bow your head and place your feet at a 45-degree angle. Little girl. All right. Yahweh Shema Alatah by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So what we just said, well, I'm gonna say it again slow. Yahweh Shema Alatah, it's like Alatun, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we just say, Lord, watch over you in the name of Jesus. Yajim Matai, service dismissed. And let's open the doors.
It's like a so I can, I don't know, we can
All right.
Yes.
Turn it down. I'll take the plate.